Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a memory spread for the week of February 4th through the 10th. And I'm using this kit from a Scribble Prints Co. This is the August mystery kit. And it's like spa themed and like self-care, and I love it. And I meant to use this in my regular planner in January, but you know, it got bumped, so I still get to use it, which is nice. This is the old format, so it doesn't have as many boxes or labels, but that is totally fine. I really like the colors in this. This green is gorgeous. So let me show you the kit, and then I get lots of questions about my pictures, so we'll talk about that in a second. Alright, so I have the full boxes here. Then we have some functional stuff, and I like the little like glitter accents. We've got some boxes and some little things, and then lots of deco. Luckily, I will have lots of this left over, so I can play with that and add that to my leftovers. And then the weekend banner, that's really pretty. And then the bottom washi, and we have some washi strips here and the date covers. And then we have the glitter sampler. So I also have the little munchkins, which don't come with the kits anymore. Here is the spread that I am basing this week off of. This is the spread in my everyday planner. The plan with me for this one is up, and it is Pride and Prejudice themed. I love this spread. It's so cute. Okay, let's talk about pictures, because every time I post a memory spread, I get a bunch of questions about how I print my pictures, because I don't use one of those little mini printers. I don't have one. I have yet to invest in that, and I don't know if I actually will, because this system works fine and it's cheap and it's kind of all I need right now. So I always put the directions for how, like, what I do here at the top of the description. So if you ever need it, that's where it is, of every memory spread video. But basically I make a collage in pick frame on my phone, and I do 3x3 and a square, and I get these printed at Walgreens, and they're pretty cheap, and they're almost always on sale. So like I got 4 of these prints, and it was like $1.20 something. So that's that. I make a little collage, and then I get them printed. And by the way, I do a little border. You can't see it because it's already like cut off, but I do a white border of just a sliver, because I noticed that the Walgreens, like when they print it, they enlarge it just a smidge. So that's just a little tip. And then I take my paper cutter and I just line it up with the border between the different columns like this, and then I just cut them. And so I can cut them really, really quickly this way. And yeah, that's all I do. So if you're ever wondering about the pictures, definitely check out that link at the top. And I think we're ready to get started with this plan with me. So yeah, we're ready. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm just showing you a little bit of how I cut down my pictures. And I just use my paper cutter. It's the easiest and fastest way to do it. And I'm not a straight cutter, so this helps a lot in that. I still have to trim them sometimes, but this is much, much faster than if I were to do it all by hand. And this is several weeks, well, probably 2 weeks worth of pictures. I don't print that many. And then sometimes I just keep some around just because I like the quote or whatever, and I just don't have the circumstance to use it that week, but I still keep it. I have a little box where I keep them in my desk drawer. So more cutting. Yeah, this is definitely more than 1 week worth of pictures. So then I just kind of organize them like how I would put them into my planner. So I just line them up in a line of like 7 columns basically. And I just put them in the order that I want them, just so I can grab them easily and see them easily and where I want to put them. So I'm just pushing those out of the way, and then to the planner. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi, of course, and I really like the abstract pattern of this. I really like when bottom washi is like this, where it's not too busy and it just kind of fades in, but it's bold enough to kind of bring something to the bottom. I just like that a lot. These colors in this kit are just gorgeous, and so I picked my favorite color, of course, and I'm putting that across the top. And I love all the colors of this kit actually, but this is definitely my favorite. And then I just put in the weekend banner really quickly and the flags quickly. These are fit like, or sized to fit perfectly, so I kind of have trouble with them sometimes because I'm not very careful. Okay, so let's move to the sidebar, get that all set up. So I'm starting with this box. There's no quote box in this kit, so I just pulled one that I liked. And this one has like a bathrobe and some spa water. I don't know what that is, but it works. And then below that, I just stacked a couple glitter headers and put the This Week header up on top of that. And then just putting some washi at the bottom. I kind of just made my own full box here. I will be moving that later on, but this was my original idea. And I just pulled some deco to put on top of that makeshift full box, but like I said, I'll be moving that in a minute. And then above that, I put in a half box for my favorite moment of the week. And then just threw some deco in there as well. And then for Monday, I'm starting with a quarter box, and this is becoming a theme every Monday of these memory spreads. Frustration at work. Mondays are just hard. I think it's because we have leadership team meeting and like it's just like a lot to do on the day, and I get stressed when I like don't have control of everything. And so definitely a busy day. I'm writing this stuff right here, but I'm gonna change that in a minute because I don't know what I was writing here, but that was not what I ended up with. Let's see. Oh yeah. I was mixed up on my weeks. Sometimes I keep really good notes and sometimes I do not. And this week I did not. But I did fix it in the end. Okay, at the bottom I put in the little running man and put in a good head clearing walk. And then above that I put a little gift and put it was Jess's birthday. I miss her so much. She was like my childhood BFF. We did not go to the same high school, but we went to 5th grade and middle school together, and then we reconnected in college. And we still knew each other in high school. We just didn't hang out that much. And she lives in Florida now, and I'm very sad about it. But we still talk. Thank goodness. We don't talk as much as I wish we would, but that's something I need to work on. Okay, back to the plan with me. On Tuesday, I just put busting my ass with school. Work still hasn't slowed down. This was just a super busy time of the year, and it was just crazy. So I put in that little munchkin up there. And then below that, I put in this funny ass picture of Nancy Pelosi and put just so many memes. I was very entertained. I have a group chat with a couple of other people that I work with, and we were just like laughing the whole day. This is another little section I'm gonna change in a minute. Okay, then on to Wednesday. Let's see. I'm putting in a half box. I'm looking for my game night stickers. This was the day that I scheduled the original game night that ended up getting canceled later on. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's already been rescheduled, so it's all good. But I put that in. I was a little nervous. I was nervous to have people at my home because I haven't ever hosted anything like more than like 1 or 2 people before. So now that I have a house, and I was really excited about it. I had 2 videos go up that day because they were kind of related. One of them was my 2019 planner lineup, and the other one was setting up my EC folio. And then above that, I just wanted to mark that I hit 3,500 on Instagram, which is very exciting. I still get a kick out of those little milestones on Instagram. And then on Thursday, I'm starting with a little munchkin, and I put that I had a day off. Much needed. I needed a break. Really bad. I did go to the dentist and the dermatologist that day, but I would rather have done that than go to work that day. I will say that. And then at the bottom, I'm putting in this picture of my middle sister, Chase. She has, if you haven't heard me talk about her, but she has, like, developmental delays, and, like, she is just the coolest person, and she won Queen at her little dance, at her little day hab that she goes to every day. It's so cute. But she won Queen, and the other day my mom called me and told me that she had a boyfriend, and I was like, what are you talking about? And they already broke up. Makes me laugh. Okay, above that, oh, by the way, boyfriend meant that they just sat beside each other at day hab. It's really cute. Above that, I just put good news at the dentist and the dermatologist. So I've been really working on both of those things, like protecting my skin, because I'm very fair, Scotch-Irish, and I've already had to have several spots, like precancerous stuff, removed. So I do not want that to escalate at all. And then I had a very, very, very productive day. I got ahead in my classes, like, so much. I was so proud of myself. Okay, here's where I'm, like, totally fixing this whole situation. I realized that I wanted to put this picture in here because I worked my ass off that day, and I got ahead in both of my grad classes, and I took this picture of my, like, 4th coffee that I had that day, and I wanted to put it in, and I needed, like, a more simple full box, so I just put that over there, and then I put the one that was there on Thursday over in the sidebar. You'll see that again in a minute. And then on Friday, I just put a quarter box at the top and put great chat with Brandon, who is my mentor slash middle school principal slash friend, and we have greatest chats because we're, like, really honest with each other, and we just get real deep, like, every time. I don't know why, but we have great conversations about, like, education and just, like, life in general. So I always like chatting with him. We have, like, a standing Friday appointment, which is kind of funny. Okay, and then I just put that I colored my hair red. I'm going more and more red for summer. I want to go, like, full red. Well, not full red, but, like, bright auburn. No, what's the right way to say this? Just bright reddish brown. My hair naturally has a little bit of red in it, but I just like to accentuate it. And then on a Saturday, I just wanted to mark that it's National Pizza Day because pizza is my favorite, and I love it so much. And I found this cute little image from one of my favorite little teacher blogs. And then I'm just putting in some images, basically to fill up the day because I didn't do crap that day. I worked on schoolwork and stuff, but that I didn't need to note that. And I wanted to put these cute pictures of my sleeping kitties. So what's better than sleeping cats and pizza? And then on Sunday, I just marked that I finished up my taxes, and I owed just a little bit. It was like $56 or something like that, which is way different from last year. I noted this. Last year I got a lot back. This year I didn't get anything back. Well, yeah, I owed, which I guess is okay. You're supposed to get close to zero, so I guess the bright side is I was close to zero. And then below that, I am just marking that I'm finally ahead in my classwork, which it took me a while, but that relieved a lot of stress, which I think the grad work stress was leaking into, like, my high school teaching stress, both of them on top of each other. That's what, like, made these couple of weeks in February kind of rough. And then below that, I put some more decluttering. I just have been in the mood to declutter, and I was just, like, at it again. Okay, on the sidebar for my little journaling section, I put at the beginning of the week, I was so stressed, but after some needed combos and getting ahead on Thursday, I am feeling much better. So now I know if I get stress with my grad work, I just need to take a day off and get ahead, and then it'll make everything else much, much better. And then my favorite moment was definitely my super productive Thursday because it just made everything better. And then in lieu of date covers, I decided to just sprinkle the deco across the top, and I love how that looked. I'm kind of in the mood for that lately, so and this deco is so small and cute, and I love it. So when I finished filming this, I realized that I had mixed up Monday and Tuesday with like school situations. And so I did fix these two little sections right here and actually made them like true to what actually happened. I had mixed up the previous week a little bit, but I need to make better notes. So note to self. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. It's really pretty. I like the colors. I love this deco up here. It's so cute. And I really like all of the full boxes. It's just adorable and I really like it. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!